Hey, I want to thank you for watching my video today. Today I want to talk about the tragic events that happened in Minnesota yesterday. Last week I shared with you about loving our enemies and to pray for those who persecute us. And I meant that. We need to have love in our hearts. We need to stop the hatred that's in the world. This is not a political message, this is a theological message. And theologically, we can stop the kind of tragedies that happen in Minnesota. And it's not done by anything political, it's done by putting our trust in God. It's done by choosing to love instead of hate. Again, Jesus said, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Paul goes and says this in Ephesians 4:25 through 27. Therefore, putting away lying, speak the truth, each one to his neighbor, because we are members of one another. We all belong to each other. Be angry. And we can be angry at what happened yesterday. We can be angry about the death. We can be angry about the events that were caused by hatred, and do not sin. You can be angry and do not sin. Don't let the sun go down on your anger, and do not give the devil an opportunity. In the NIV it says, and don't give the devil a foothold. It's okay for us to be angry in an event like what happened yesterday. But when we allow that anger to carry through the evening into the next day, that anger begins to turn to hatred, and hatred gives Satan a foothold. Satan lives in hatred. And the only way to combat hatred is prayer, by turning to God in prayer. I know many people are saying right now that we don't need prayer, we need this, we need that, and they're entitled to their opinions, but I will tell you truthfully, without lying, the real answer to the problem in our society today is that we need to be in prayer. We need to pray for those who love lost ones. We need to pray for that church in the recovery of the traumatic situation. And yes, we need to pray for the family of the assailant. We need to pray for each and every individual, those we agree with, those who we disagree with. It's not a political issue, it is a theological issue. When we pray, God's love pours into our heart and we can love instead of hate. But when we spend our time looking at social media, we find ourselves having hatred poured into our hearts. I know I'm sharing this on social media, but I want to say to you, it's time to step away from social media and get on our hands and knees and pray. Pray for those who you love. Pray for those who you dislike. Pray for those who treat you well. Pray for those who have hurt you. Only through prayer can we change the events from happening again. Quickly before I close, I just want to share one more thing. One of the things that the shooter had written down is, "Where is your God?" And I want to give these to you as an encouragement today. Dr. Bob, my mentor, would always say that God's address is Psalm 34:18, and it says this: "The Lord is near the brokenhearted. He saves those crushed in spirit." You want to know where God is today? He's with those families. You want to know where God is today? He's with that church. And he's with each and every one of us who are dealing with difficulties. Instead of turning to hatred, turn to God, because he is there. He's right next to you, waiting for you to turn to him. Hey, if you stayed to watch this video to the end, I encourage you to hit the like and subscribe buttons, because through liking and subscribing and also commenting on these videos, you help us to share that video with more and more people. And if you're in the Sandwich area this Sunday, come and join us as we talk in the Sermon on the Mount about prayer.